What's up, guys? Matt Brown here, TheLines.com. Let's talk some Thursday Night Football. Steelers at the Browns. As we get going, we can see, as we scroll down, 4 in favor of the Browns. If you want to take the points, you can get 4.5 on the Steelers. Go ahead and click on the blended here, where we can see that the total sitting about 38.5 in this one. Now, everything we do, absolutely free. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. Really do appreciate the support in this thing. And of course, hit this little Discord button whenever you head over to TheLines.com. Get in on all of the contests, free money, swag, all the different stuff that we got going on over there. Join that community as we get going. So I don't have to tell you what's going on with both of these two teams. Kind of gross, right? Between both of these teams right now. The Browns blow a massive lead. And that's really the story. Like, everyone's bringing this up about the Jets, and really it's not about the Jets. It's about the Browns blowing the lead. It's not really the Jets winning the game. And so that's kind of a thing that I think we should look at in this. It's really, the Browns had a good lead on a bad team. Well, what do we have here? We have another bad team in the Steelers. Mitchell Trubisky has been absolutely pathetic for this team. And I don't know if it's all his fault. Offensive line is completely atrocious as well. And so that's one of the things, like, going into this game, you're getting a defensive line that, yes, isn't completely healthy, but is still going to be able to get after, Mitchell Trubisky in this game. And so whenever we take a look, I understand Browns have not inspired a ton of confidence here, but we are going to have Myles Garrett in there. And even though Jadeveon Clowney isn't going, Myles Garrett is going to cause all kinds of problems for Mitchell Trubisky on that side of the ball. And then the other thing here in this is we might be looking at like 15 to 20 mile an hour winds as well. And so that's another thing to keep in mind. 15 to 20 mile an hour winds. It's a quarterback that doesn't throw very well as it is anyway. And now you get him in some pretty bad weather conditions. I think this Browns defense is going to be able to be just fine in this game. And so again, I have a slight lean to the 4 here with the Browns. Given the weather conditions, I kind of have a lean to the under. Obviously the Browns offense isn't that inspiring either. And we know what they're going to do. They're just going to run. Hopefully, as with these primetime games, we tend to see these numbers get bet up a little bit because everybody wants to bet the over. And so hopefully we can get a couple of extra points. This thing were to get back up to 40 will be a dead under for me in this game. But again, look, it's going to be a ton of running the ball from the Browns. It's going to be the Steelers trying to hide Mitchell Trubisky, which I also think means a bunch of runs for Najee Harris and whatnot. And so just an ugly look. We had a great Thursday night game last week. Not going to be a great Thursday night game this week. As you can see right here, Thursday night football contest, $100 Amazon gift card up for grabs. So be sure and get in on that. So let's go over here and what I do really, really like, right? These aren't leans. This is stuff that's in my account, and that is the under. I got 205.5. You can see people are on the under. So I do like the under here of Mitchell Trubisky. So let's definitely play the under on Mitch Trubisky on passing yards. Again, wind could be a factor in this thing. Not only could wind be a factor in this thing, but we could also be looking at maybe this guy getting benched at halftime, right? Listen, the fans are already calling for Kenny Pickett. So I think there's a couple of different ways that this gets home on the under, right? 1, he's not very talented. 2, there's going to be a ton there might be some weather concerns in this thing. 3, his offensive line is not going to be able to stand up against Myles Garrett and company for the Browns. And then also 4, I honestly believe that there's a non-zero chance that he gets benched in this game for Kenny Pickett. So we like the under on the passing yards for Mitchell Trubisky. The other prop we're going to play in this thing, we're going to head over to Kareem Hunt. Look, if the winds are going to be blowing, Jacoby Brissett doesn't throw the ball down the field as it is anyway. Keep things close to the line of scrimmage. If you wanted to play the rush yards on Kareem Hunt because you think that it's just going to be a million runs in this game, I don't think that's the craziest thing in the world. I'm actually coming to his receiving yards, and I'm going to play the over on the 15.5 receiving yards. Keep things close to the line of scrimmage. Get things in your playmakers' hands. If you want to play the over on Chubb receiving yards, I think both of those are pretty decent plays. I'm not going back to the well with Amari Cooper just yet. I want to see it 2 games in a row because he was non-existent in week 1, then had this breakout week in week 2. I need to see it again with him before I head there. So again, I have a lean, heavy lean, might end up in the account on the Browns. If this thing ticks up a little bit more, I'm certainly going to play the under on the total, but I really like Mitchell Trubisky under on his passing yards, and I do like the receiving yards here with Kareem Hunt. So let's get on those props here tonight. Let's try and hope that the total ticks up so we can play the under on that thing. And then, of course, Mitchell Trubisky. Again, I give you the reasons why with all that. I mean, the talent, it just isn't there. The offensive line is very poor. Defense for the Browns is kind of underrated. And then finally, again, there's a non-zero chance that he gets benched in this thing. So that's what we're playing tonight. Again, guys, everything absolutely free over on the line. So head over there, take advantage of the free contest we have going tonight, and subscribe to this channel while you are here. Let us know in the comment section how you are playing Thursday Night Football. Good luck on all your bets.